Real talk. She's so cool and she rocks. Darling Purity, name is Darling Purity. Let's go. She's so cool and she rocks. She's so cool and she rocks. Real talk.
Welcome to Real Talk with Derline PIERRE-LOUIS. I am Derline PIERRE-LOUIS, and I want to take this opportunity to thank you. And if I did not wish you a Happy New Year, I apologize. Happy New Fantastic 2025. Let's go. Let's make this the best year ever. I know it's already been a few weeks into the 2025 year, but there's still enough time to be real with yourself, to be real with the people in your life, and to have real progress. So you are tuned in to Real Talk with Derline PIERRE-LOUIS, and because of you, we are able to stream every single day at this time. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be right back.
Bookkeeping, payroll, taxes. When these critical business services are well managed, you'll better manage your workload. At Economic Solution Services, our firm provides top-notch professional accounting services, business consulting services, and back-end management to small business owners. Whether you're a sole proprietorship, corporation, or nonprofit, call us for high-level customer service, guaranteed results, competitive pricing, and a dynamic business relationship. Schedule your free consultation today.
Welcome back to Real Talk with Derline PIERRE-LOUIS. I am Derline PIERRE-LOUIS, and I thank you for tuning in, and I thank you for your support. Please do continue to share and like our videos on every single platform that you have the opportunity to watch. We are on Roku, we are on 4Jasper TV, we are on ESSI Consultants, and of course, if you are listening to this on any of the radio stations that we stream, we thank you. So I have a guest with me who I've been trying to get on my show for over a year. Yes, I said over a year. Yes, I know she's busy. She is Queen Bee, and she's got all these different things going on. But finally, we're making this happen. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to Real Talk Miss Jenny Pierre. Jenny, welcome.
Hi.
So we are sitting in my new living room, and we're just having a chit chat.
Okay.
So let's relax. Don't worry about anybody else. Just the two of us. We're going to have a conversation. We need to catch up.
Yes.
What have you
totally.
been up to? Tell us who you are, what you do, how did you get into this? Let's go.
Okay. Okay, my name is Jenny Pierre. I'm a business coach and a little bit more.
A little bit more. Okay, I guess she's going to tell us what a little bit more means. Okay. We'll stick with coach now.
Yes,
All
Business
right.
Coach Plus.
Okay.
Premium version.
Ooh, I like that. Maybe we need to put 3 pluses. So
Yes.
Jenny Coach Triple Plus.
Mhm.
So tell us, when you were a little girl, did you see yourself doing what you're doing now?
Actually, when I was a little girl, I thought I was gonna be a doctor.
Okay, what kind of doctor?
And I actually started studying medicine. I see myself as a pediatric.
Pediatric?
Yes.
Okay, so you like kids?
I like kids.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But then life, I don't know,
life
drove
was
me.
lifing?
life
Life
was
was
lifing.
And what did life do to you?
Well, life sent me, actually, my first job was as working for the Mexican embassy in Haiti.
Okay. So you were in Haiti working for the Mexican industry.
Yes.
And so we need to tell everybody that you are Haitian, right?
I'm Haitian.
Haitian born?
Totally.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. So as you are in Haiti, you're working for the
Yes.
Mexican embassy
Mexican
in Haiti.
embassy.
Okay.
Which kind of, I would say, start my love for diplomacy.
Okay.
I went and studied, I left the medical school to study diplomacy.
So
as
let
a
me get
bachelor
this
degree.
straight, because Mom is here with us, and I know Mom is hearing all this. So you are in school,
Yes.
medical school,
Yes.
to be a doctor,
Yes.
pediatric.
Yes.
And then while you're there working for the Mexican embassy, you fell in love with that
Yes.
and decided to leave
Leave.
medical school.
and started diplomacy.
Okay, all right, let's do this.
Then in Haiti, I discovered that I wanted more than what they are offering in the school in Haiti.
Okay.
So I applied for a scholarship, which they gave to me. I went to Taiwan to first study Chinese, Mandarin, then keep studying diplomacy in
So
Taiwan.
you left Haiti. While you're in Haiti, you're working for Mexican embassy. So I'm assuming you speak Spanish.
Yes.
Habla español.
Hablo español muy
Me
bien.
un poquito, mucho. That's the length of my Spanish. So you already have English.
Yes.
You already have Creole.
Yes.
You already have French.
Yes.
And working for the embassy, you have Spanish. So that's 4 languages.
Yes.
Then you apply for a scholarship and you go to Taiwan
Yes.
and you went to
I
study.
did 1 year intensive Mandarin.
Okay.
Then I started university to finish my bachelor degree.
So you finished your bachelor's degree in Taiwan.
Yes.
And so now you got Mandarin Chinese.
Yes.
That's 5 languages.
5 languages.
Okay, so tell me about Taiwan.
Taiwan was amazing. It was a world that I didn't know. First, because of the language. Because the fact that I speak 4 languages before arriving in Taiwan, I felt that, okay, I can make my way there.
Yes.
Then I arrived at the airport and my English was not useful for anything.
So you could use English?
No.
Which one of those 4 languages were you able to
English
use?
I was
Okay.
able to use English, but just with the officer. So
Okay.
as soon as I put my foot out, I was like, okay. Then the person that came to pick me up at the airport did speak English,
Okay.
but when I arrived at the school, they have like dormitory to put you on the first day, and she just told me you have to go to the store to get mattress because they have culturally, they leave the base, but you need to buy your mattress because they have this belief that you don't sleep on a mattress that someone else already sleep.
I feel them. I'm a germaphobe. I feel it. I have a hard time at
So
hotels.
basically, you have the room and everything set for you, but you need to come
Buy
up
your own
with
mattress,
your
your
pillows,
sheets, your
sheets and
pillow.
everything. You know, as Haitian, I already have my sheets and my
Yeah.
pillowcase and everything.
Yeah.
But the mattress, I need to get it. So I
Okay.
was like, okay.
But the mattress is what? One of those thin roll? Because they're
Yeah.
very minimalist. They're not like
yes,
us.
they not.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
So I told myself, okay, going to the store, that's perfect.
Yeah,
I speak English.
But you couldn't tell them I want a mattress.
No. So I went on the street and I was like, where can I take a taxi? And the person just like,
Yeah.
no. So I realized that I did not have internet because I just arrived in the
That's
country.
true.
So I couldn't use Google Translation.
Translation. Okay, no Google help here.
So I was like, okay, I need to find my way. So I started kind of telling people just with my hand what I
Yes.
needed, and I
So you were
realized
like this?
yes, it was like store. So I went back to the dormitory and I tried to use Google Translate to see what is store and everything.
yes.
Then I went
Back outside because you were
outside.
equipped now.
Yes.
I like that. I like that.
Then find my way out around the store, but I told myself, okay, I need to learn Mandarin and I need to learn it quick. So it was amazing because you just arrive. Next day they started class, and basically the teacher said, okay, the first day I will explain about what the class is, how the class will be in English, but that's the only time you will hear me speak English.
Ooh,
Yes.
girl, you were just thrown in the ring of
Yes.
fire.
So she spoke Chinese every day, and we have this class after class. It's a class after class.
No, I get
is
that.
Chinese tea house, they call it.
Okay.
So it's where you sit for 1 hour to speak Chinese with a local person and drink tea.
Oh my God,
So
that's
every
so cool.
every day they will put a topic on the table, and you will speak with a total stranger
Yes.
about the topic that was.
So you're thrown into the culture.
Yes,
You
and keep that in mind. That person speaking Mandarin to you
Doesn't speak English.
Doesn't speak English.
Of course.
So-
Well, I've heard that the best way. Yeah, there's a lot of apps. There's what is it? There's Duolingo.
Yes.
There's Babbel. There's the ones that the CIA and FBI use because they need to learn
Yes.
the language fast. They have all these, but the best way I've heard to learn a language is to be thrown
Yes,
into the country.
that was my experience. Before I didn't know that, I learned Spanish, and yes, I did went to Dominican Republic for some exchange. However, my experience in Taiwan was the experience that showed me that okay, that's when you need to learn a language, you need to practice.
Yes.
Make it.
Yes, perfect practice. 'Cause you can practice poorly.
Yes, you can practice poorly.
Yeah.
And I realized that in 3 months, I was speaking.
You're speaking.
Yes, I
but
was
you're a
speaking.
linguist. You pick up language very quickly.
Yes, but some people, some of the students that also have the same scholarship as me, some of them only speak French and Creole.
Okay.
And they got right there, and we were talking. We were able to go to restaurant. We were able to go and meet other students.
Nice.
We were able, and by then you started doing your application for college.
Yes.
So basically, you are in a new country doing your application for college while you are learning the language that you're going to study
In the culture.
in the culture.
But here's the thing. I'm thinking you're Haitian
Yes.
and you're a girl.
Yes.
She's a girl. Her parents allowed her to go to a new country.
Yeah, I know. I think that was my mom always trusted me this way.
I like
Before Taiwan, she let me go to Dominican Republic. Although I believe a good part of my family told her, "You're gonna lose her."
Yeah, you're gonna lose her.
You're gonna
That's
lose
the thing,
her.
because you're a girl.
Yes,
You're gonna go over there and be out on the streets
yes,
and partying and
get
not doing-
pregnant. and-
Exactly, of course.
So when I applied for the scholarship, I did apply for several countries.
Okay.
Which also Mexico. I was working at the embassy and
Oh,
I did
that's
apply
true.
for a scholarship, which they gave to me.
Okay.
However, I put it into the balance and I was like, if I go to Mexico, I already speak Spanish.
Yes. What are you gonna learn on top
What
of that?
exactly
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn on top of
Yeah.
that? I already went to Dominican Republic, and I'm not saying that the culture is similar,
But it's close
they have
enough.
it's close
Yes,
enough.
the food is close
I
enough.
told my
Yeah.
mom I want to learn something new.
You
I
wanna
want
be
to
challenged.
I want to be challenged. I want to come back with something. And I told her I was always first in class. I told her these experience that they are giving me a full scholarship with everything paid.
Yes.
Even the airplane, everything.
Oh my God.
Yes. So I need to use this.
Yes.
to do something amazing, something new. And my mom was like, go for it.
All right, mommy. Oh my goodness. Okay, mommies out there and daddies out there. Okay, I'm looking into my camera and I'm
Yes.
talking to the mommies and daddies. When you have a child, you know your child. Yes, there's going to be people in your ears talking, saying this, saying that, but do you know your child? Can you trust your child? I'm so glad your mom trusted
Yes.
you,
I'm
because I
so
would
glad.
not have met this fabulous diva
Exactly.
here if mom didn't trust you to send you to Taiwan.
Yes, totally.
So let's fast forward. You got your year end. You're fluent in Mandarin.
Yes.
Now you're in college. What are you studying in college?
I did diplomacy.
Diplomacy, because she fell in love with diplomacy.
International relation and diplomacy.
Okay.
That's my bachelor degree.
Okay, and then I know you continued.
Yes. So when I graduate, since I graduated with one of the best score in my class, the government.
Hold on,
asked me-
excuse me. So you learn Mandarin Chinese
Yes.
in 1 year. You graduate with a bachelor's degree with
Yes.
the best score in your
Yes.
class. Were there other
Believe
Chinese
me or not,
kids?
yes, they were in my class. I remember it was not intentional, but I got one teacher fired because the first time
I wonder
the
why.
first time I was first in class, I felt like he was okay with it, but he did stand in class and say, "I will be ashamed if I was you." Can you believe a student from a poor country came to this country with your tax and the tax of your parents money and be the first in class? Because usually when you are first in class, they give you $30,000 there. That is $1,000 US dollars.
So they give you a prize.
So when I got to the school, I left things in Haiti that I needed to send money to.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need that money. I'm gonna make plan on it. And you know how good I am
how
with
you, I
plan.
know how you are with your plan.
I was like, so
That's why I need you to be
I
back.
will receive that money in the month of July because school finished by June. So I'm gonna send that money. I'm gonna send $500 to Haiti. I need $300 to go to Thailand because Thailand is near. The
Okay.
ticket is like $50, so
Oh my
I
God.
need $250 for my expenses.
Yes.
and I'm gonna save $200. So that's
Look
what
at
my plan with the
you.
money that I'm gonna
With
have in 6 months.
$1,000. So this teacher had the, well, I understand where he was coming from.
Yes, totally.
But it's embarrassing. Though.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I did take it personal
Of
because I
course.
felt like he didn't have to mention
The poor country.
the poor country.
He could
Neither,
have
like-
said,
yes.
he could have said that, okay, how are you a native speaker,
Yes.
born here, let a foreigner
Totally.
come in, learn the language,
Exactly.
and be first in class. I get that part.
Yes.
But yeah, he didn't have to go
But
through
after
it.
that, he explained himself to me, and I guess it's just the lack of English.
Oh,
So he
his
used
English.
just the direct
Yeah.
words to
Yes.
make them understand.
So he didn't have the context, he didn't have the softness,
Exactly.
the facade. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So you finish your bachelor's degree, first in class, you got $1,000 every year probably.
That's every semester, which is
Semester.
every 6 months.
Excuse me,
Yes.
so $2,000 every
Yes.
year. Damn. Okay. And what happened after that?
After that, so I applied for, I told myself, okay, so by then, Haiti was getting a little bit complicated with all the
Okay.
situation, and I was like, what if I can't go back in diplomacy? I need something else that can open other doors for me. So I was like, okay, what is the degree? Because I wanted to do another degree in diplomacy. I was like, no, that's not smart.
Yeah,
So
because you already
I-
have the diplomacy.
Yes. So I went for international business. I was like, business, it's
Yeah.
an open door. You
It
can
is, it
do
opens-
whatever it is.
And then international, you understand the laws.
So you can
okay?
just grab something and run with it.
Yes.
So I went for international business and trade,
Okay.
and it was the most amazing experience.
Okay.
I would say. Because it was different than the bachelor degree, and it's different from our Western studies
Oh, yeah.
and culture.
Yeah, because they
So-
throw you right in.
Yes.
You're
so
putting
basically,
business plans together, you're
you
doing
get
it all.
there and they told you, so basically I need you to start a company. That's business
101, yeah.
101. And they said, I need you to start a company, and basically depends on how good you make the company work, that's your grade.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, but aren't we supposed to
be learning?
learning?
How do I do a business?
Yes. So he was like, yes, so we have the book. I think the book is pretty basic. We will start in chapter 17. It's like,
Oh, so we
chapter-
just skipped
what?
the whole 16 chapters.
Yes, so basically you really just started inside of the business. Yes, the teacher was there supervising, going to step by step with you.
Yeah.
But it was just experience and not
I
just
like
the
that.
learning.
I like that. But you know, a lot of people learn best that way.
I think I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
So I wanted to challenge myself.
Oh, you challenge yourself.
I was like, okay, I have to make it work because the other students have an advantage. They are in their country. Some
Yes.
of their parents even
have money.
a company.
Have a
they
company,
they have contacts and everything.
Yes.
So I had to knock on door. I have to be a salesman in another country with another language.
And I wanted to point
And
out,
I'm
there's
black.
not a lot of black. I'm glad you brought that. See, that's why we connect, like how we connect.
So basically, you have to understand, being in Taiwan and China, that's where people stop you on the street to say, "Can I take a picture with you?
Oh, can I touch your hair?
Can I touch your hair? Can I touch your skin?
Your skin. They think the paint's gonna come off.
Or now, before I learn the language, I will feel attacked.
Yeah, because they're staring at you.
Yes, they're staring at you. But then when I learn the language, I will hear them talk and say something like, "That's the first time I ever seen a black person. I want to touch her hair." And the other person say, "I don't know how to ask her. We don't speak English." And you will hear a whole conversation
about you.
About you.
And they don't
You're
know you
like,
understand.
"She's so beautiful. She looked like a model. Do you think she's here to model?"
Oh my God.
So basically, you realize that it's not.
It's not attacking. It's
They're
not
just
negative.
amazed
Yeah.
seeing you on the street.
You're different.
So basically, I'm that black girl in Taipei, knocking on door and trying to say, "Can you like my page? Can you buy this from me? Can you comment on my?"
I'm sure you have your uniforms or your name badge and stuff, so they know you're not just a
They
hobo
know.
on the street.
And no, actually, there I wouldn't say there is hobo because it's one of the safest country in the world.
Wow.
So I have the experience of leaving my computer, my phone on the bus stop for 4 hours. I went home and I forgot when I was gonna do my homework, and I was like, wait,
where is everything?
yes, and I went back and it's there.
Oh wow.
Once I lost my wallet with all my cash on it, and the police called me. They were like, someone just bring your wallet. And I was like, oh yes, wait for me. I grabbed a taxi, went there, and basically it was someone that lived on the street. He didn't touch $1.
Oh my God.
So really, it's one of the safest countries
Oh my
in the world.
God.
So there is not, if you see someone there, it's because they are there for business, for
Yeah.
study. So, but still, to knock on the door, sometimes I will knock on a door and people will be like,
Who are you?
who are you?
Can I help you?
Yes, so it was I think that's what pushed me to be the best.
Yes.
To try to,
So you can say you were accepted.
yes.
Okay.
I was accepted.
So
I can say that.
I know you're not the only child.
Yes.
You have siblings.
I do.
So how many siblings do you have?
One.
One. Oh, it's just the two of you?
Yes, just the
Oh
two
my
of
God,
us.
I thought there was more.
No.
Okay. So you're the oldest.
Mhm.
So you, I have to say, set a big standard, a high bar for your sister.
Somehow.
But I've met her and I know she's brilliant as well.
Yes,
So
she
there's no
is.
competition, and I
No,
love that.
no.
And I love how well you guys work together.
We work well together. We support each other.
Yeah.
When I went to Taiwan, actually, she had other plans, but when I arrived, I told her, I think that's the country for you, because she likes her me time. She likes to be away. She don't like too much people.
Okay,
And I
and
was like,
Taiwan is
that's
like
yes,
that. Yeah,
Taiwan
that
is like
pace.
that. And I was like, I think that's the life you're gonna
Did
like.
she come?
Yes, she come.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
I told her, so she was in her last year of high school.
Uh-huh.
I told her, if you can make the best grade in your school,
Yes,
you can make
apply
it
for
here.
Oh my
So
God.
she was like, how I'm gonna do that? So I told her, because there we had 12 hours difference of
Yeah.
the time from Haiti, and I told her, I'm gonna study, go to college and everything, but in my nighttime, which is daytime for you, I'm gonna help you study.
Aw.
So we did that, and she actually did enough grades. So I already know the questions and how the
Yes,
test,
you already
physics,
paved the
math,
way.
and everything. So I told her how the test for the scholarship will be,
Uh-huh.
and I prepare her. And even for the interview, I kind of prepare her every
Oh my
day, every day.
God.
Well,
Where's
she
your
went
big
and
sister? Oh, I know
went
you're
and-
proud.
I am.
And she got the scholarship.
She got the scholarship and went to Taiwan to study.
So what did she study?
Diplomacy.
So you really influenced her.
Yes, I did.
Now
really
is she
influence
working
her.
in that capacity?
She works right now. She's working for NGO,
Okay.
helping immigrants here
Okay.
to find a way. So basically, what they do is they welcome you and they help you do all your papers, all your documents to be
Okay.
legal in the country,
Oh,
to
nice.
find a job
Okay.
and stuff
Oh,
like that.
that's
She
nice.
really loves her job.
And I know she likes helping.
She
oh my
likes
God.
helping, so,
That's nice.
yeah.
So now we're gonna keep moving fast forward,
Okay.
fast forward,
Fast forward, fast
So
forward.
you got your degree in diplomacy, then you went and got another one in
Yes.
international business.
Then,
And
yes.
then how did you get in Florida? How did you get to the United States in Florida of all
Well,
places?
I was working in Taiwan for a company that was supposed to be in Haiti. And I started, actually, the government of Taiwan somehow with my embassy offered me a job in Haiti. And I was going to Haiti to do that job. And a lot happened. They killed the president and
Oh,
I
yeah, yeah,
arrived
that-
and
oh.
everything. So I had to come
Back.
back to the US. And I was like, okay, it's not in Haiti.
Yeah.
I really have to.
Oh, so the job ended up being here in the United States?
No, it didn't.
Oh, so you left that job?
I left that job because
Okay.
I went for that job and a lot of things happened that I
Okay.
don't want to say
No,
on
I got
TV.
you, I got you.
But I had to leave Haiti.
Okay.
I had to leave Haiti for my
For
safety.
your safety
for
and
my
your
safety
family too.
and my family, so I have to come to the U.S.
Okay, so
and
now
make it happen here.
you're in U.S. So what happened? Okay, if you can adapt into a country that you don't speak the language, yet along a country like United States where you're gonna find somebody who speaks Creole, somebody who speaks French, somebody who speaks Spanish, and your English was good. So you didn't have a language barrier. So what was most difficult with you adapting?
Most difficult. I think the most difficult is arriving here without a credit.
Oh, credit.
Yes.
Okay.
I came with enough money to survive for 6 months at least.
Okay.
Living how I live.
Oh, I know how you live.
Not living how I live, I would say a year and a half.
Yes, exactly. So she had enough money saved to live in the United States for 6 months, living how she lives. But if she scaled back a little or a lot, she'd have enough for a year and a half. So you had no credit.
Yes.
So the
To my
first 2 months you
surprise-
blew up most of your money.
No, I didn't. I had a plan.
Oh, okay. She always has a plan.
My plan was to stay. I told myself I didn't want to come to my family's house because I heard a lot of things. A lot
Yeah,
of
you didn't want to be in the
stories.
middle of
I
that.
didn't want to
And plus,
be in the
sometimes
middle.
there's jealousy.
So I wanted to just get a place where I could stay for 15 days a month and
Okay.
get an apartment.
Okay.
What I didn't expect is the
gonna check your
apartment. It's like, what's your credit score? And I'm just like,
What is that?
What is that? I have heard of credit, but I didn't know it was that
To
important.
rent, yeah, to rent a place for you to sleep.
So yes, I spent 2 months. I couldn't find a place. Then when I found a place, I had to pay the for 3 months.
Yeah, first lesson
upfront.
security. Mhm.
No, it was 6 months. Of
Oh, because you
rent
didn't have credit.
Because I didn't have credit.
Okay, that's not bad though.
And it was not even a place that I liked.
Of course
but
not. Well,
I
we
had
know.
to. I had to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice apartment and everything, but it was
Just
not in
not
the
your standard,
area.
in your area,
yes,
gotcha.
that I wanted. And I started looking for a job. Thankfully, 15 days in the U.S., I actually had a job offer.
Okay.
So it was just applying for the right document,
Yes.
waiting for my
Your I-94, your P10,
Yes.
all those things that
all
you
those
need. Yeah.
things. And started working, not making the money, the amount of money that I wanted,
That
but
you
I was like, you
deserve
start
to.
somewhere.
You start somewhere, yes.
Started
steps.
working, and I find my way. I find my way. I was like, I know I can do something, so I wanted to just work, then start something on the side. Then I started something on the side that was working well until I leave my full-time job to do my
Full-time business. Uh-huh. And that's what you did.
That's what I did.
And I'm gonna accentuate that. She found a job. While she had the job that was paying for her place that she didn't like, but it was putting food on her table,
Yes.
it gave her a roof, she had some decent clothes, but she started her side business.
Yes.
And she built that business until she could leave her
Totally.
job and be in her business full time. Does that sound familiar, guys? Isn't that what I normally advise
I was
you to
scared.
do? You were scared, of
I
course.
was scared to leave my 9 to 5
Of
because I
course.
feel like that was
That's your
safe
cushion.
money.
Yeah, that's safety. That's your safety
I
net.
know for a fact the money is
Every
coming,
2
and
weeks,
if
every
you
week,
ca-
every
if
month.
you live in the US, you know probably if you have a job, you are kind of living, even if you have some saving, you are living
Paycheck to paycheck. Yep.
So there is the car payment,
Yes.
the
Car
insurance,
the rent,
the rent,
Utilities.
the health insurance,
Oh, health
utility,
insurance. And then-
gas,
and your
just-
food, and your clothes,
and
and your
just-
and your lifestyle.
and your lifestyle. So basically, I felt even if when I was making more money on the side business than
You
my 9 to
still-
5, I still didn't feel
Of course,
safe
that's
enough
security, and you're a single woman.
yes
So
to
that
leave
yeah.
to leave my job for my business.
Yes.
Then something happened. I got sick, and I realized that really,
You got to choose.
who
you.
cares about me? It's
you.
me.
Yes.
So I have to choose me.
Oh, wow.
Me and me. Then because I told myself, okay, I'm sick. I have enough money to live right now. So what is holding me? You know?
Yes.
And my side business, my side hustle can keep me alive.
Afloat.
Can
Can
pay
take
my
care.
bills.
Yes.
So yeah, I took
You took a leap of faith.
yes.
And you counted on you betted on yourself.
Yes.
There's a saying, I bet on me. So you betted on yourself.
Yes. Keep in mind that I was seeing some clients just after my work and on Saturday.
I know.
Now that I was doing it full time, I think when I leave, I made around 5 or 6 times the money that I was making per month in 1 month.
Wow. Repeat that. Look into your camera.
6 or 7 times the money that I was making in a month, I made it in 1 month because I was doing it full time.
Yes.
Yes.
Because you're working your job and you're doing evenings and Saturdays and Sundays.
Yes.
So now you had the 9 to 5 space plus your evenings and
Yes.
Saturdays.
Yes.
And then we had to talk about you slowing down, having some downtime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm a compulsive worker.
We call that workaholic. Yeah, it's called workaholic.
I love seeing something coming, even if it's not. I build business for people, so I
Yeah.
do startups. When I create something, I feel like
It's
working.
yours.
I don't want to even stop. I want to keep working.
Yeah,
and
but it's not your business. You do the start, you do the
totally
foundation,
understand
you
that.
give it to the person with the roadmap. This is what you do next, and if they don't do it, that's not on you.
That's not on me. I have learned it
I want to
the
hear you
hard
say
way.
that. I want to hear you say that. I set the foundation.
Yes.
I gave you the blueprint. It's like if you build me a house.
Yes. So right now I had to actually add it on different type of contract, and not only that, I have to make, every time that I meet with my client, make them sign
Yes.
and make them put their
Initials
initials
next
for
to
them
everything
to
we discussed.
understand
Yes, what we
that I'm
discussed.
starting the business for you.
Yes.
I will bring the client.
Yes.
I will make the first money on the first month, but after I give it to you, it's
yours.
You need to fly with it.
Woo! But you know what? You know what you're doing?
Mhm.
You've transitioned into mother hen, mother bird.
Yes.
Because you know what mother birds do?
Yes.
Their baby's in the nest. Cuckoo-coo. She goes and she flies. She brings the worms or whatever. And then she's like, okay, one day, boop,
Yes.
fly
Fly.
or die. But in your case, you come back and you pick it up.
Yes.
And I don't want you to do that.
I don't want to
And it's
do
okay. Let me rephrase that. Okay, people are thinking I'm being a meanie person. So if someone needs more time, because not everybody picks up things as quickly as you do.
Totally.
Not everybody, when you were teaching them, were paying attention.
that. Yes.
So if they need more time, that's a different contract.
Yes. Yes.
So is that the second contract you've added?
Yes. I have to learn
I
it
need to
the
get paid.
hard
Hold on.
way.
I need to get paid because that's
I
my
have to learn
coaching.
it the hard way to tell my client, if you are coming back to me, and you know, my clients come back, they call me and everything, but I'm just like, if you are coming back to me to help you for a month, then I have a second contract.
Of course.
Because I
And
have a
hold on.
team.
It needs to be signed.
Signed.
Deposit needs to be made
Exactly.
before you start the
Before
work.
I start the work.
Because the type of work you
Totally.
give, it's not like you're selling a tangible item.
Yes.
You can't go back and repossess the car, repossess the house.
Yes.
You're giving service. You're giving know-how and your intellectual
Totally.
property.
Mhm.
Once you give it, it's gone.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you. My
Thank
baby
you.
girl's proud. Oh my goodness. I'm giving you a hug. Hug, hug. So,
Yes.
how long you've been in? Oh, well, you have several businesses going,
I
right?
do.
Because Madam Workaholic cannot
Yes.
just do one, but every single one of them are successful.
Thanks to God. Yes.
And your
Every
due
single-
diligence.
And due diligence. I can look at a business. I think you have it in you, and I also learn it also in China. You have basically, I can look at a business. I remember the previous work that I have before my business. I look at the business and I told the owner, I can make your business to $1 million business. So he was making between 384. I was like, I can make it to $1 million business.
And you
So I
did.
did my vision board when the year started,
Yeah.
and I look at the business, I make the plan, what client we were going to contact, how we're going to make it happen, and we did in the year.
So, I didn't tell you this off camera, but I'm going to tell it to you on camera. You and I are looking to create a group
Yes.
of serious entrepreneur women who have at least a year in their business.
In their business.
Not a hobby, at least a year. You've been working the business. Even if you have a 9 to 5 and you're transitioning out of that.
Yes.
Because we know you need your safety net, and it's okay. I've been out of the 9 to 5 world in over 20 years, so
That's
you know,
what I want to get.
you're there already. But you know, I do consulting.
Yes.
I've been consulting for SBDC. I've done different consulting. The Census Bureau, every 10 years they call me up, you know. But that's okay because that's still adding money. It's
Yes.
not a job.
It's not a job.
It's just a contract for a period of time, and
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
So we're looking for serious entrepreneurial women, business owners who are serious about their business, who already have some traction. Because this is not one of your project like you start up a
No.
business. This is that next stage. Because what happened is we get stuck.
Yes, you tend to get stuck.
You get
and even
stuck.
me,
Yes.
that have business, and
Yes.
that's what I do for a living.
Yes.
Sometimes I get to a point and I'm just like, is
You become
my business?
stagnant.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are there. So you have to come up with new things.
So you have to remove yourself.
Remove yourself.
Look at the business from
Exactly.
an outsider's perspective.
Exactly.
And then what needs to be changed without your ego or she-go
Yes.
getting hurt because
Totally.
it's not about that.
It's
Money
not
has
about
no
that,
ego,
yes.
she-go. So that's the launch we're launching out to you guys, and you and I will talk about it more in detail,
problem.
and we'll post it and we'll include people. But even with me and my business, I told you I need some coaching because I'm reaching the point. It's been what, 20 plus years. I'm ready for a pivot. I'm ready to remove myself from the
Remove yourself,
day-to-day
yes.
operation.
And I have looked at your business and told you,
Yes.
you should be
I know.
selling courses.
I
You
know.
should be.
I know.
The
I
book
know.
should be out there.
I know.
You should have seminars.
You've seen the book cover. The book cover has
So I
been
know for a
created.
fact that you are there
Yeah.
already. It's just like you don't have the time because you are so fully invested in your business,
And I need to
that
recuse
you can't
myself.
take yourself out
Out.
of it and make those things happen.
And I'm going to say thank you to you publicly because she does my vetting for me. So she vets people for me. I have an assistant now that you
Yes.
vetted, and she just sent me another list about
Yes.
15 resumes that I need to go through and reduce to like 5, and then you said
Yes,
we're going to go
5
down
and
to
then
3,
three.
and then we're going to vet some more.
Yes.
So eventually we'll have at least 3 people that
Of
will
course,
remove
I
me
keep
from the
on telling
day-to-day.
all my clients that I'm just like, you might not have the money to pay someone $20 here.
Yeah.
Yet, right?
Yet.
However, find yourself from someone outside of the country. We have
Yes.
people in Colombia. We
Yes.
have people in China.
Yes.
We have people in Philippines.
Yes,
Your
yes.
assistant is
And my
from
assistant's from
Philippines.
Philippines. We
My
have
assistant
Mexico
is from
too.
Philippines.
Yeah.
I have an assistant also from Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
They work amazing. They work good. They have bachelor degree. They have master
Yes.
degree. They speak several language. They
Yes.
can answer the phone for you. They can do.
They can do a lot of admin work.
of admin work while you thinking big. You
Yes.
you are the man. You are the brain of
so
the
you
business.
can be the real CEO of
the
your
real
business.
CEO of
Yes.
your business, and let someone admin.
And we're also helping another person who probably is in a country, third
Yes.
world, who doesn't have the money that we
Who
have because
doesn't
we
have
waste
the
so
money?
much.
So I have
Yeah.
right now. I have an assistant. My third assistant right now. It's from Nigeria.
Oh, nice.
And exactly what she was telling me is that, hey, my salary was around $50 per month. You know, when that person is working for me for $5 an hour,
US. When you convert that to their money,
yes, that's like 10 or 15 times
what they
she
were
was making.
So she's okay. So, ooh, girl, this is what I'm getting. What I'm getting is people who are excited to work. So we're thinking. I remember when I first sat
Yes.
with you. You told me I need to start at $3. I almost died. I'm like $3.
Yes,
They can't live on
totally.
$3. But when you showed me the conversion, and they're grateful for the 3.
Yes.
But I couldn't start my assistant at $3.
Totally. If your assistant is working well, she's making the numbers.
Yes.
I'm able to pay my assistant $10 per hour today.
US. Okay,
While we
good.
started $5 per
Yes,
hour. You
yes.
understand? So it's mainly is that person making the
Are
numbers?
they delivering? Because
are they delivering?
one thing I gotta give it to my assistant and a lot of other people who I've met over the years who have assistants in the Philippines, Mexico, China. I don't know. I didn't meet anybody in Ghana and all that stuff yet. But the work ethics.
Yes, it's different.
They're polite. Their work ethics is phenomenal.
Totally.
I barely have any call-in sick. One time I told her I had to tell her, "You're sick. Just
Yeah.
send me a text. Let me know you're
Let
sick."
me know. And even
You're a
for
human
my
being.
assistant, because we have a time difference.
Yes.
She one time she was like, "Hey, I'm waiting for my cousin to pick me up on a motorbike to bring me somewhere else because my internet just died and I don't have electricity. And I was like, girl, take the day off. She was like, no, it's nighttime. And I was like, that's why I'm telling you. Why would you risk your life?
Life at nighttime.
At
It's dark.
there is no emergency, no urgency. She was
Oh
like,
my
no,
God.
but I don't want to
know.
just drop you.
She's like, I
And
don't
was
want to
like,
be backlogged. I don't
yes,
want to drop
don't
you.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah.
And actually, we work like we were like family.
And that's what I feel like I have with my assistant now, and I'm believing that my second one is going to be just that way. And she's got a little girl, and you know I love girls because I have sons. And so it was her daughter's birthday, and then it was her birthday within like a week and a half apart. So I sent them a little gift, you know. And
It's
she called me
amazing.
back. She's like, Miss, my check was more. And I said, that's for you. Happy birthday. She said, oh, thank you, you know. So it was just nice.
Yes,
and
it's
I
nice.
like that.
It's nice.
Oh my God. So we talked about you, Jenny, the woman, the sister, the businesswoman. Now let's wheel it in so we can let everybody know what you do, what's your business, one of the business names. We'll talk about your primary business. Once they connect with you, they can find out the other ones. So your primary businesses, and then how they can reach out to you if they want your services, or maybe if they need you to help coach them if they're looking to start up a business.
Okay.
So this is your camera.
So my business is business coaching. I do government contract. I think that's something that we have in our community, in the Latinos community. Someone have a business for 20 years, but they are not working for the government. And let me look at the camera and tell you, you need to work for the government. That's your client.
And why? Why do they need to work for the government?
Because that's where the money is.
And the government subs out everything.
Everything.
That's the myth I had.
You will think, okay, the government have their own cleaners. They don't.
They don't. They
don't.
hire contractors.
They hire a contractor to do the cleaning for them.
Paper towel, toilet paper, pens, promotional, everything.
The light for Christmas. One of my clients won the Christmas lights
grant
in Boca.
Oh my God.
So that's like a lot.
Yes.
A
oh my
lot.
God. Okay, so give your number so they can reach out to you.
The name of the business is Level Up My Biz. It's LVL Up My Biz. And the number, it's 561-983-7750.
Again.
561-983-7750.
So because she's so busy, if you call and she doesn't answer, or one of her assistants don't answer, leave her a message. She's pretty good at returning calls.
Yes.
So I am so honored that you were able to make time out of your busy schedule to be here with us on Real Talk. And I hope this is beneficial for you. But for you to be able to sit down and reminisce and go back, you're like, girl, kudos. You know, you did your thing. And you're still doing it. Because I think you're in school now, right?
Yes.
Do you want to talk about what you're doing now?
Not really, but it's just mainly I'm learning business slow, because I get to a point where I said, hey, is this even legal? Can I apply for this? Can my client apply for this? So I realized that I had to go back to school to learn every details on the business law. So even when I go and apply for a contract in the government for my client, and something happened, they didn't give it to them, and I just text them and say, hey, what happened? Can you tell me?
Yes.
So next time, and they just don't answer, and I can send them a nice email saying, hey,
according to this law and this
you need to answer and say, why did you give this contract to
this person and not this one?
And not this one?
Yeah, what did we do wrong? Why did we not get this award?
That you can meet with them face to face and learn from your mistake.
I see you are fearless. Okay, all right, miss, I see you. But can we share a little something personal?
Yes.
Okay. So I know you don't have children yet.
Not yet.
But there's a new event that took place. Right? You want to talk about it?
I'm married.
Yes! Congratulations!
Thank you.
So I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Because I remember the before.
Yes.
And the doing. And now I'm here to see the
I'm married, and yes, it's a new world for me.
It is a new role.
It's something that you learn every day.
Yes.
To go by. You are living with
Someone else. A man.
A man.
Not your mom, not your sister.
Exactly. So basically, I feel I have been telling my friend, I feel like probably if I got married in my early age, because I'm old.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. It probably wouldn't have worked.
No, it could have worked because I feel like probably we would have kind of grow up together.
Oh, we're growing together. Gotcha.
But I'm not in that stage. So
Okay.
basically, I felt like I have been living around the world. I forgot to mention that after I graduate, I got a job working 15 days in a country, each country 15 days.
Oh my God.
So basically, I was traveling every 15 days in each country. So I'm
cool.
used to
just packing up and going.
Packing up and go.
But now you have a significant other. You can't just pack up and go.
I can't pack up and go. So basically, you have to make your plan together.
Yes.
You need to make your calendar together.
But it's laid back.
It's laid back.
Because every time I talk to you in some country.
Yes. So now I have to make plans in advance. It's not like I can
it's
just,
not like you get up and go.
girls, let's go. No, I have to plan it. And
how much
basically
advance notice does he need?
My husband, he's flexible.
I know. I've met him.
He's flexible.
I think if you told him tonight, hey, baby, this weekend I'm going to be going to Costa Rica.
He's flexible, but I understand that, if we make plans together, I cannot just drop him.
Yes.
And go.
Yes.
So right now he's on a business trip, right?
Okay.
So that's something that he have been telling me every week, baby, you remember that I'm going to that business trip. Remember that I'm going to that business trip.
Because you're not like that. Do you guys have your calendar up?
Yes.
Okay, good. So that helps.
It's that. He have been reminding me. Even yesterday, he told me, baby, remember tomorrow I'm traveling.
Yes.
So it's that. It's it's
that
communicating.
Yes. Yes.
It's telling the other person, hey, I have this. Sometimes I work all day, so I will be updating him, say, hey baby, something just happened. Or yesterday he keep on calling me, and I said I'm gonna call you back. So I had to send a screenshot with him
so you can see what you're doing. You're with the client.
I was on the phone with Airbnb for 1 hour and a half.
Yes.
Because I do manage Airbnb too.
Yes.
So I sent him a screenshot. He was like, oh my God, do you need help with something, with anything? So I was like, no baby, I have it. So it's that. It's just working around. But sometimes when I just got married, I will totally forget to update him on things. And he will be like, hey, I just got home. You're not home. And I'm just like, oh, I'm still at the office.
Welcome to sharing your life with someone else. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so very much for tuning in. This is my friend, Jenny Pierre.
Yes.
I will not try to say your married last name because I'll butcher the hell out of it. But Jenny is available at
561-983-7750.
And she's going to level your business. Level up my business.
Yes.
LVLUPMYBIZ.
Yes.
So level up my business.
Biz.
So if you want to have a business, or if you already have a business, you want to level it up, which is where I'm at. That's what we're going to be doing together. So we thank you so much for tuning in. You're watching Real Talk with Darlene PIERRE-LOUIS. My guest was Jenny Pierre. Have a great day on purpose.
Real talk.